Ever get that feeling of financial whiplash? You walk into your favorite coffee shop on Monday, and your daily large latte is $4.75. A fair price for a moment of caffeinated bliss. But you go back on Friday, ready for that same blissful moment, and suddenly it's $5.25. What gives? Did you miss a memo? Is your barista in the back just gleefully spinning a giant colorful price wheel to decide your financial fate for the day? Let's see. A 50-cent jump for this guy. Or maybe it's just pure, unadulterated corporate greed, right? Well, the real reason is actually far more interesting. It's one of the most powerful and fundamental rules in all of economics. A hidden force that dictates the price of literally everything, from your coffee to your car to your house. And once you understand it, I promise you, you will start seeing it absolutely everywhere. It all comes down to two simple but powerful words: supply and demand. And today, we're going to explain it all using the one thing that truly powers our modern world: a simple cup of coffee. All right, let's set the scene. Welcome to the Common Sense Cafe. To understand what's happening, we first need to meet our two main characters. First, over here, we have demand. Demand is just a fancy word for how many people want to buy something. In our little cafe ecosystem, on a normal, boring Tuesday morning, exactly 10 people want to buy a coffee. They've got the craving, they've got the cash. That's our demand. Simple enough. Next we have supply. Supply is the other side of the coin. It's how much of that thing is actually available to sell. Our cafe is well prepared today. They have enough freshly roasted beans to make exactly 10 delicious coffees. That's our supply. Now look at this. It's beautiful. 10 coffees available and 10 customers who want one. Supply perfectly meets demand. When this happens, the price is stable and predictable. It's $5. The market is in balance. Everyone's happy. Everyone's caffeinated. This is economic harmony. But as you know, the world is rarely this calm for long. Now, let's break the system. Let's introduce a shock. Imagine a massive new tech headquarters, full of sleep-deprived coders and marketers, opens up right next door. Suddenly, it's not just our 10 regular customers who want a coffee. It's 30. They've heard about the cafe's legendary espresso. The demand just tripled. It went through the roof. But here's the problem. Our cafe's supply is still the same. The barista looks at the shelf, still just 10 bags of beans. They can only make 10 coffees. Now you have a serious imbalance. You have 30 people desperately competing for just 10 cups of coffee. The coffee has suddenly become scarce. It's a valuable, limited resource. So what happens? The cafe owner realizes, hey, wait a minute. They can raise the price because they know that out of those 30 desperate people, someone is absolutely willing to pay more to guarantee they get their caffeine fix and avoid a low-energy afternoon meeting. It basically turns into a high-stakes auction for lattes. Do I hear $6? $6.50 from the lady in the back, sold! And that's our first golden rule of economics. When demand goes up, but supply stays the same, the price goes up. Okay, let's hit rewind. Let's imagine the new tech office was never built. What if the number of customers stays the same, but something happens to the coffee itself? Let's say a terrible, unseasonable frost hits a major coffee-growing region in South America. It's a catastrophe. The frost damages a huge portion of the Arabica coffee plants. As a result, our little Common Sense Cafe can only get half the beans they normally order. Their supply just got slashed in half. Poof, they can only make 5 coffees today. But here's the thing. The same 10 loyal customers still show up for their morning cup. The demand is exactly the same as it was on that first perfect day. But the supply is now tiny. Once again, we have scarcity. 10 people, 5 coffees. It's another mismatch, just in the other direction. And what happens when things are scarce, regardless of the reason? You already know the answer. The price goes up. The cafe has to charge more to make up for the lower volume, and the few cups they have become a premium item. This is our second golden rule. When supply goes down, but demand stays the same, the price also goes up. So, when you see the price of your coffee changing in the messy, complicated real world, it's just a chaotic combination of these two forces constantly at war. Is there a drought in Brazil, or a new coffee leaf rust disease in Central America? That's a supply shock. Did a major shipping container get stuck in a canal, or did the price of diesel for transport trucks just skyrocket? you better believe that's a supply shock. On the other hand, did some influencer's video about a whipped Dalgona cloud latte go viral on TikTok, creating a sudden craze? That's a massive demand shock. Is it the first truly chilly day of autumn, and everyone in the city simultaneously gets a primal urge for a pumpkin spice latte? Boom! Demand shock. Your daily coffee price isn't a simple number. It's a tiny economic battlefield where global weather patterns, geopolitical tensions, shipping logistics, labor costs, and fickle social media trends are all fighting it out every single day. So, the next time the price of your coffee or your gasoline or a carton of eggs seems to be going completely haywire, don't just throw your hands up in frustration. You don't have to, because you now have the mental toolkit to be your own economic detective. Just stop and ask yourself two simple questions. One, is something happening that's making more people want this thing than yesterday? That's a demand problem. And two, is something happening that's making this thing harder to get, make, or ship than it was yesterday? That's a supply problem. It's not random, it's not black magic, it's just supply and demand. And now, you get it. If this video helped you make a little more sense of our crazy world, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more economic mysteries made simple. We break this stuff down every week. And now for your homework, let us know in the comments what other everyday price change drives you absolutely bonkers. We might just tackle it in our next video. Thanks for watching.